Year 0 of the Kurukshetra War, the exact moment before the horns blow. Two massive armies are locked in absolute tense stillness across a dust-covered expanse, waiting for the signal to engage. In ancient military threat assessment, counting foot soldiers doesn't give you the odds of victory. The presence of individual apex heroes dictates the flow of combat. Bhagavad Gita Chapter 1, verses 4-6 functions as a granular military intelligence briefing. These lines provide a tactical threat assessment for the opposing general as he observes the Pandava front line. To understand the report, we have to establish the era's ultimate benchmarks. Bhima represents the pinnacle of raw physical destruction, while Arjuna represents the highest achievable level of divine precision skill. The briefing opens with a chilling thesis: Bhimarjuna Samayudhi.
The report explicitly rates every warrior it is about to list as the exact equal in battle to those two absolute peaks of human capability. Establishing that benchmark changes the nature of the force. The opposing army is a curated assembly of human weapons of mass destruction, mirroring the era's greatest legends. The intelligence briefing labels these men Mahishwasa, great bowmen. In ancient Indian warfare, archery was the definitive metric for lethality, allowing a single fighter to control massive radii of the battlefield. This map shows how wide a net was cast. The first tier, Yuyudhana, Virata, Drupada, converge from different states onto a single point. The footprint expands with the second tier, Drishtaketu, Chekatana, Kasharaja, Purujit, Kuntibhoja, and Shaivya. The text refers to these individuals as Nara Pungava, or the best of men. Because these are sovereign monarchs, their presence brings the complete economic, logistical, and military resources of multiple nations to the field. By drawing these specific veteran monarchs to Kurukshetra, the Pandavas engineered a geopolitical confrontation that put the survival of several kingdoms on the line simultaneously. The tactical analysis then moves to verse 6, shifting focus to the next generation: Yudamanyu, Uttamaujas, Saubhadra, and the Draupadayas. The intelligence report confirms these young heirs are Viryavan, meaning they possess the same lethal combat capabilities as the hardened veterans standing next to them. The inclusion of these specific princes indicates a total commitment of lineage. By placing the heirs on the front line alongside the veterans, the Pandavas committed the entire future of these dynasties to a single battle. The presence of these prodigies indicates a multi-generational, dynastic military machine built for a war of total attrition. The briefing concludes with a summary of the entire roster, Sarva Eva Maharatha. All of them are great chariot fighters. This visual scale demonstrates the technical definition of a Maharatha, a commander capable of fighting 11,000 bowmen simultaneously. Applied to this roster, the multiplying commanders generate localized power, making the 11,000-to-1 ratio mathematically impossible to overcome. Against a force like this, a regular foot soldier ceases to be a participant in combat. The power disparity is so extreme that standard infantry cannot survive the opening engagement. The word Maharatha classifies this specific roster as a localized extinction-level event. Verses 4-6 serve as an unvarnished audit. They present a clear mathematical layout of the odds to the opposing force. This density of power detailed in the briefing establishes the psychological and dramatic stakes for every subsequent event in the Mahabharata. The physical reality standing opposite the Kauravas is an unbroken wall of multinational, multi-generational Maharathas. This concentration of power ensures that the engagement will dismantle the existing political structures of the subcontinent, effectively eliminating the ruling class of an entire era. Reading these names is not a recitation of history. It is a review of the activation codes for an ancient apocalypse.